Today, we're going to sing a song about our very good God who loves and cares for us. It's called Clap Your Hands. Now, I'm sure you already know how to clap your hands, but just in case you don't, you take one hand and the other hand and you hit them together and they make a sound like this. Hang on. That's not right. Oh, there we go. Okay, how about you clap along with me? Clap your hands, shout for joy. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. Praise His name and sing out loud. The Lord is good to me. Our God made heaven and earth. Our God made you and me. Our God loves and cares for you, you and me. Whoa, whoa, clap your hands, shout for joy. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. Praise His name and sing out loud. The Lord is good to me. Jesus came and lived on earth. Jesus lived and died for me. Jesus takes away my sin and sets me free. Whoa, whoa, clap your hands, shout for joy. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. Praise His name and sing out loud. The Lord is good to me. Now for the trumpet. Clap your hands, shout for joy. The Lord is good, the Lord is good. Praise His name and sing out loud. The Lord is good to me.
Hi everyone, it's so good to see you again this week. For week 5 of Be Online. Time is going so fast and I can't believe I haven't seen you guys in so long. But this week, our theme is Movie Day. And unfortunately, we can't actually watch a movie together. But I know that I am watching lots of movies at home in my spare time, being at home all the time. And I hope you guys are too. So I guess our activity for this week is to watch a movie this weekend or figure out what your favourite movie is. For me, I don't have a favourite movie. But the last movie that I watched was a movie called The Sound of Music. And so when I was younger and when I was your age, I remember that I used to act out the movies with my little sister. And it used to be so much fun. But if acting's not really your thing and you don't really like dressing up and acting out your favourite scenes from movies, we can always do a little sketch as well. And so another thing that my sister actually used to do, because I'm not actually very good at drawing, is we used to make a storyboard. So I would usually split it up into 6 little squares like this, and we would draw out each scene from the movie in order so that we could retell the story. And so you label the squares like this, and you can actually make up your own story as well if you were really creative and you had lots of ideas for movies. But for me, since I watched The Sound of Music last, it's fresh in my mind, so I know exactly how it goes. So I'm going to draw these little squares and fill in these little squares, and it'll make up the movie. And you can do the whole movie if you like. You can do your favourite scene. It can be as short or as long as you'd like. So another thing that I love doing and love playing with my friends is something called charades, which I know most of you know what it is. But to remind you guys, it's when you act out a movie and the audience has to guess what it is. And so I'm going to act out 5 movies that we should all know, hopefully. Some of my favourite movies, and we'll see if we can guess them. And so you can pause the video after each time so you have time to guess what it is. I'm going to stand up doing this one so I can have a lot more movement, so it's easier for me to act out and hopefully easier for you guys to guess. And so our very first movie is and then our second movie is and then our third movie is and then our fourth movie is and then our fifth movie is and so those are our 5 movies. I know I am definitely not the best actor, and I know you guys can do so much better. So I want you guys to try these at home, show it to your parents, your friends over video call, and have a fun little game. But I'll reveal what my movies were. So movie number 1 was Finding Nemo. Movie number 2 was Kung Fu Panda. Movie number 3 was Snow White. Movie number 4 was Ratatouille. And movie number 5 was How to Train Your Dragon. And so thank you guys for coming to our little game sesh. Pass you on to Nick, and I'll see you guys next week.
Hey boom, today is week 5, and today let's go find out who Jesus really is and see what clue that we can find today. And so we found our clue, so let's see what is inside it. And it says, Jesus is our light. Don't you think that's pretty cool, Detective Nicholas? Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I don't really get how Jesus can be a light, you know? Like, I've got a flashlight right here. Does he just like light up like this? Well, that is true, Detective Nicholas. Jesus isn't someone that just lights up like a flashlight. It isn't exactly the same. But if we look into the Bible, it does show us a little bit more about what it really means for Jesus to be a light. So if we look at John chapter 8, verse 12, it says, "When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, 'I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life.'" So it's not like that Jesus is like a flashlight. It's that he lights up the path like a flashlight. Yeah, exactly. Well, I know darkness when it's like at night and I can't see anyone and I get a little bit scared. But what does Jesus mean when we're in darkness? Like, I can see pretty clearly right now. Well, that's a good question. The darkness that Jesus is talking about isn't just not being able to see at night. It's about the darkness that sin brings to us. And because of that darkness, we can't see a way to be saved without Jesus. Yeah? Okay. So the second Nicholas, just like how a flashlight reveals clues in the dark, Jesus reveals the path to being friends with him when we're in darkness. And that darkness being our sin. And so Jesus is showing us the path because we're in darkness because of our sin. And he's showing it like a flashlight. Yeah, exactly. Well, I know that Jesus is our light, but I'm going to have to use this flashlight to get home. It's a bit dark outside. I better go. See you, Boom. Bye, Boom.